Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 Kaiserreich as the left KMT. Let us continue on from where we last left off. So we're still at war with Szechuan, we're still at war with Hunan, and unfortunately for us, we are a little bit outnumbered. Field of manpower on their side, between 200,000 and 400,000. We're on just over 200,000, so it's not looking great. Okay, I will completely admit that. But, on the other hand, Hunan's almost dead. If we can kill Hunan, maybe the situation will improve for us slightly. We have 2 divisions trapped here. We're going to be able to take this city. I'm thinking we probably just have Red Army fall back across this river, which actually, I don't know what river you are. I think you're the Yellow River. I don't know what river this is. We're going to get our units to fall back. Please go this way instead. We're really just going to abandon everything past Guangzhou. I think that's fine. Actually, if you pull back here by 1 province, if I can shrink you down by 1, I'd be pretty happy with that. And hey, look, we actually managed to get these guys out of here, which I do think is great news for us. I mean, do you think can Szechuan and Hunan go to war with each other? I'm not too sure, but I would be pretty happy if they could. We're at 169. Let's go to war economy, please. This is still looking okay. And I don't need to worry about this. Well, we kind of want to keep things between the 20 and 60% range, at least for the time being. I don't want to mess with that too much. Aside from that, 100 days, research speed goes up, production efficiency growth. I mean, I could actually, is that useful? Not really. Our production is actually basically maxed out. And then you just give us weekly stability. You know what? Yeah, no, I'll definitely take weekly stability here. We'll turn you off for the time being. And aside from that, we're looking pretty good. This one Hunan troop probably cannot actually escape, which I find very helpful. Yeah, I need you to fall back a little bit faster. Please, just like a little faster? That would be... Nope, you might be dead. I'll be completely honest with you. You might not be making it out of here. Okay, we did take this province, which I think is nice. We are going to kill you off. I'll have one of you guys stay back here. Encourage political commissars. What I really need right now is just something that'll actually help my soldiers. We have a military tree. We don't really. I mean, actually, division attack plus 10% for about a year. Yeah, give me the Dare to Die Corps, please and thank you. You guys hold position. You are almost certainly going to die. So we'll just have you be on last stand. Like, unfortunately, you're just not going to be making it. 78, 80%. I mean, that's looking okay. I want to get our units organized here. If I can push you guys, reinforce this city. I mean, if the Qing were to invade us, that would be a major problem. There's no denying that. So we're going to abandon this city. Oh, you actually got out? I'm incredibly impressed. I don't know how you've done it. The Liberal Outpost. Despite being largely sidelined by major policy-making decisions by the Kuomintang leftist leadership due to his right-leaning beliefs, that has not stopped Sun Fo from being busy in his lifelong goal of promoting his father's teaching, though through a lens of his own interpretation of his father's will. In some ways, carrying on the burden of preserving and dismantling his father's work is a means for which the younger son connects to his distant parents beyond the grave. Aside from the activities in the government, legislature, and party politics, Sun Fo has also been noted sponsor for culture. His lieutenants Zhang Taxin and Huang Shenji have formed the Chinese Cultural Association, which publishes the magazine Creation. The most recent endeavor, however, far outstrips the petty magazine in ambition. The Sun Yat-sen Institute of Advancement of Culture and Education aims to study Dr. Set's idea in relationship to general Chinese culture. Although it has received praise, albeit muted from party leaders, its actual agenda is rallying liberal scholars and thinkers together as it has cast suspicion on Sun's ambitions. Sun has expressed a private desire to attract youth away from what he sees as Marxist influence back towards the 3 principles. His institute has announced plans to release an English language journal called Tiaxa Monthly, no doubt to sway foreign opinion, and his domestic-oriented compilation of current events. Attending its influence, however, in the end might simply just be a matter of ignoring it, although Sun insists that the institute is being funded through private donations as a means of maintaining its reputation for impartiality and independence from the government. In practice, he has leveraged his sway over the executive one and municipal governments for donations. So we can either just let you do it. Political power or stability. I will take the 25 political power. How long is this going to last? 2 more days? I mean, if I can get you to retreat, I would be happy with that. Cuba's joined the Rex Pact. A lot of these units actually don't have great supplies. My big issue right now is that we just don't have guns. We need more. Okay, yeah, you're basically dead at this point. Like, no offense. Okay, let's spread your line out a little bit. Let's push our way into Hunan. We have 6 divisions here. We have 20 down here. We could go infantry expert. You know what? Give me infantry expert on you. Give me infantry expert. Yeah, on you as well. Probing attack. Camouflage expert. I mean, it's usually pretty good. But it's not that important when it comes to fighting in China. Most countries don't really have air forces that they could actually deploy against us. So I'm not super concerned by that. Also, I will say, you're putting a lot of units around here. Okay, all control corps of Xiaodong Kalik are now part of the left KMT. Fantastic. I need more rifles. That is for sure what we need the most of at the moment. Okay, we'll drag your line out just a little bit more. And again, I kind of want to just hold... Actually, I guess I can get like 3 divisions. Have you garrison here. Want to see if you can make sure. Szechuan declared war on Tibet. Well. Well, I mean, Tibet is going to be fighting against my clique and Szechuan, but that could give me at least a little bit of leverage here. Okay, so we're going to drag your line down 1 more. Hold on to Guangzhou as we can. I wonder if I can make my way to Changde. Assuming I'm pronouncing that right, which I almost certainly am not. I'm going to send you guys actually up to green. Hold your position there for now. The gathering opposition. We should follow Dr. Sen's principles. What we need now is action and for the people to take action. Now, Song Xingling at the creation of the Provisional Action Committee. A development of an earlier populist Minging government. The PAC is devoted to the cause of establishing a socialist and free China. One devoid of imperialism, warlords, and greedy landlords. The PAC, the Chinese Revolution is complex. The revolutionary characteristics of a military rebellion, of civil rights, of democracy, and socialism. Remember, the PAC adheres to the Marxist idea of historical materialism. They are convinced that China is headed towards a socialist future, and that the common people, the Pingmen, would assume leadership in this new order. Society of the future would be built on active participation of the masses of common people. Due to the complex nature of the PAC's relief, they maintain a shaky relationship with the Reconstruction faction, the World Society, the Chinese Syndicalist Party, and even members of the Wang Jinwei's Reorganized Commerce Association. While the PAC members agree with the Reconstruction faction on the nature of eventual democracy, to them the RF has nothing more than representation of bourgeoisie interests, which will tarnish the actual revolution that is led by the Chinese commoners. They see those in the RCA as being lackeys of an authoritarian chairman, and while they indeed hold similar grassroots and socialist views as their syndicalist and anarchist counterparts, more conservative PAC members are reserving reservations during the Third International's role in the World Revolution. Led by the dynamic Deng Yanda and his charismatic widow, Madame Song Xingling, the PAC does not advocate Orthodox Sunnism, but rather an improvement and development of the 3 principles of the people, to make them more concrete and practical to meet the needs of the people. Their intellectual flexibility is what allows them to court these various factions, from syndicalists to liberals, while also maintaining their own goal as a democratic and socialist China. So I'm guessing if we want to get things more towards the PAC, so no matter what, we're going to go a little bit more PAC here. We can go broad democratic. Focus on the peasants. Let's focus on broad democratic elements within our new China. Modify government. Again, this is just for you. And I don't really want to worry about this too much. I don't want to spend like the political power on this. I want to spend it on either advisors, military staff, or something more worthwhile. But I do want you out of here, if at all possible. See if you can like kind of surround these units as well. Greece is joining International. I think that could definitely be useful in the future. Okay, do not turn on 9-day mode. I appreciate it, but I genuinely think it always looks terrible. And it does look like the Japanese are trying to spread their influence over Asia a little bit, which does scare me. That is, like, it is something that we do need to worry about. We need to put more units here. 74. You're going to survive this. 5 units here. We're going to have you advance towards this position just to kind of delay them as much as we possibly can. I believe we take Shandai, we should end up winning, or at least killing Hunan. I don't know if we're going to get any materials, or maybe we can get rid of some of these divisions. Because right now, they have 4 to 13 on the field. And if we can kill them off... Because Hunan... Okay, Hunan is going to collapse. We got about 1,000 rifles. Not going to say no to that. And now, they have no divisions. So we did take somewhere between 4 and 14 divisions off the field, which does actually make a massive difference in our ability to actually wage this war. So I want to extend your line out by 1. We now do border Szechuan, which is good for us for sure. And now the AI, they're going to try to, you know, recapture some of these smaller areas, which does help us. Yeah, we'll keep these guys hanging out for now. Hunan and Szechuan, they're not actually allied with each other, so they're not going to have, you know, access to each other's borders, which is definitely beneficial. If I can, like, take this province, all of these guys should, I mean, I guess, nah, they're going to take this area back. Oh, we have planes? I mean, I know it's not much, but I will take even, like, 12 aircraft. Could maybe have some role in the future. Have you guys assist here. We can take this province. We can then encircle you, kill you off. It's going to shrink red line down by quite a bit. 4 divisions, 3 divisions. I'll say it's looking pretty good. I probably want to take this province actually here. So yeah, let's take you out. Censorship in the arts. As the revolution continues, the grinding gears of state machinery often takes on an oppressive form. Long accustomed to evading reactionary censorship, with the Sioux now on the other foot, the Kuomintang has not hesitated to suppress media unfavorable to the cause. A myriad restrictions have slowly been put in place, either officially or unofficially, and censors developed into relevant telegraph stations. With many rural citizens illiterate, Kuomintang control of information can be concentrated in these cities. The Central Executive Committee has passed on the revised standards of news censorship, giving considerable authority to the Central News Agency and setting guidelines for all newspapers. Censors often have wide latitude in interpreting restrictions, causing a race for publishers to find ways around them. What perhaps is interesting too is such aggressive government actions against counter-revolutionary works seems to have rubbed off on the students, who also regularly target critical press as their own initiative. In the world of culture, there has been plenty of artists of all time sympathetic to the revolution. However, many have chafed under these restrictions and complained the Kuomintang are little better than their predecessors. Indeed, many of the publication companies have begun to self-censor out of fear of offending government sensibilities. Although at this point, some have given up on halting the government for suppressing public criticism, prominent intellectuals have made the case that the arts acquire at least some creative freedom, particularly those aligned with revolutionary values. Well, we can either go revolution no excuse for obscenity, 1% stability, or we have a little leeway. You know what? Give me that 1% stability. Our stability is at 72%, which I'd say is pretty good. Want you here, move you guys down here. Szechuan, they might kill Tibet. By the way, Maklik, I can get you on side, right? Once their war against Mongolia and Tibet is done, demand Shaanxi submission. Shaanxi's up here. We're not going to worry about them too much. We do need more units, which does mean I need... we have 2,000 guns in storage. So you know what? Even though I don't think these units are actually very good, just having more bodies on the field actually, I think, has a benefit. If we can just have more green units moving their way into the Szechuan clique, I would actually be supportive of that. So let's see. So we have 1 unit here. I mean, I want to get the encirclement primarily so we can just, like, kind of kill you off. So I want you moving here. I want you moving over to Changde. So let's see. 236 against 347. Our numbers are improving, and I guess we don't know exactly how many units Tibet has, but I'm still happy to have them on side. I don't like how you've now taken my airport. Let's please move in this direction. Let's have you go over here. And once these guys... oh, they're already at 20%. Deploy them immediately. I don't care if they're green as hell. I just want men on the field. They can get their guns now. Just get your way to the front lines. Okay, there's there to die. Which, is a, what, 10% attack? Night attack's also better. Very happy to see it. 2 military factories. Yes, absolutely. And what actually follows you? 100 total artillery. We actually have a lot of artillery, right? No, we're actually missing 500 pieces. Cool. Excellent. You have support artillery in you. And for now, I think we're still basically fine. Let's kill off the Szechuan division. Let's see if we can move you guys over towards the Hunan border. I do want to see if we can, like, take you out. Delete you here. This is now being cleaned up. We're looking pretty happy. I'm glad at, you know, the progress we are making against the Hunan and Szechuan cliques. What do we want to do? We want to push our way towards Chongqing. Szechuan, we only need to get into 50%. That actually is incredible news. Why? Well, they have no war support. You know what? Fair enough. But I will say that at least right now, this seems like a great time to end off this episode. So if you enjoyed, thumbs up. Not enjoyed, thumb down. You want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.